Hmm. Nice. Ish. All right, Microsoft. Market's looking fairly stable-ish right here. All right, 200% up for Riot. GBTC doesn't have quite that much. If you're looking for a Bitcoin derivative at this time. 64%, 66%. BTC itself, 55%. Okay. Oh, Soxel trying to break up out of a range. That is what you want to see. Now you just want to see it succeed. Twenty-one 660. Oh, look at SI right here. Lots of volume in SI here. Lots of volume SI here. That's a good sign. 78% from all-time highs in SI. I don't know. I almost think we could be ready to start moving back up. Haven't done it yet, but we could be starting to point in that direction. 1.12 for the NASDAQ. Yeah. Let's take a look at SI. Cool. All right, so trying to get back out. Let's see some resistance up here. 165. Oh, yeah. And that looks pretty good for SI. 51%, double that. That's pretty good. Oh, talking about Cardano. What's going on with Cardano? Is it in highs again? 183? No. Okay. Hey, what's up, guys? JJ, Ellie, good morning. I'm liking the look of SI down here. Market yesterday was looking bearish. Today is actually not too bad. Yesterday was a high volume day. Look at Tesla, high volume. Came back to close back in the range. Could be like a shakeout day yesterday. Did come down to my trend line. SI, good volume. Yeah, crypto had a good bounce. Good bounce. A lot of your stocks still trying to break a low range here to the upside. I like that. Good volume down here. Could try to bounce up off that 200-day moving average. You got a good run up here for Soxel potentially. 30 something percent. Yeah, don't worry about the damn hourly, JJ. Well, I guess it is a indecision on the daily too, but I like the rest of these stocks looking pretty good. SI with a good amount of volume trying to break free of a lower range. Volume past couple days has been pretty heavy, which is nice. Of course, crypto's also been doing some crazy stuff the past couple days, so likely why. That's fine. Right, blockchain yesterday had a red pocket pivot, but we ended up closing up towards the high of the day. So, while not technically a bullish candle, not too bad. Not too bad. NASDAQ looks like maybe trying to get towards that middle Bollinger Band. Maybe try to get past it. We'll see. I think we're in an interesting spot. We just gotta actually get past some of these levels. Think the whole market's tanking, JJ? Because the only way Tesla's getting down the threes is if the whole market tanks. and get up to here. Breakdown point. It's possible. Either this whole move down's a fake out, or all these decent up looking days are fake outs. You just don't know until it's resolved. I do still like Tesla on this trend line though. These are trend lines for me that are pretty important. Well, especially that one. That one's really, really important. If that breaks, I mean, 360 is pretty far beneath it. 400 is pretty far beneath it. Everything is fake. That's true. That's very true. Really isn't much that's real. Another month? Okay, that's not bad. You talking about? Are you on crypto now, JJ? Did you switch on us here? Let's see from the top down. Litecoin ETN, which has been garbage this whole time. Space. Although it looks like it's selling off. What's going on with space? Jeez, look at that. That undercut everything. We haven't looked at this in a long time. Wow. If we're basing the market off this chart, we're fucked. Hmm. And there could be some parallels. GBTC with a very interesting day yesterday. Big gap down, then a huge volume day up. The BTC stocks look really good. Or I should say really promising. We'll see if they get really good. Yeah, definitely not Tesla. Definitely not Tesla. So SI with a lot of volume down here the past week or two. I really like this action. You look back, you see other big action right there. Similar price range, not exactly, but in the same area-ish. High volume here and then more high volume here. Doesn't mean it runs imminent, but definitely have some good accumulation going on. There's some resistance up here, but it's not bad. I do like Soxel trying to break out of this range to the upside. I do like that. Volume is not too bad this morning, too. Still likely to see some chop, but hopefully the trend is up off this 200-day. We're out of that range, so that's not bad. NVIDIA also trying to break up a little bit here. I was looking at big caps earlier. I don't think I looked at Apple, though. What's Apple doing? Mentioned Head and Shoulders here. Could be a trade trying to bounce off a neckline here. Doesn't seem to be a ton of increasing selling pressure. So one of these is going to give way. Just not quite sure which one yet. Microsoft stuck in the lower part of this kind of bouncy range here. We had one over here. I was wondering if I was going to do something similar. The patterns are very, very similar here. It's almost working exactly the same. You got a pop up and a round over, and then a gap. I mean, it's almost verbatim. And you got a couple lows here, couple lows here. Then you chop sideways for arguably a month. So maybe JJ's right about a month. Microsoft is printing the same picture if we do the same thing we did over here. And Amazon, pretty solid in this area. This is just wearing out. This is going to be a year-long chart, Ellie. Absolute year-long chart. Wonder what the volatility is going to be on these options. It's going to be nothing. I don't know if we're going to have the run like this. I don't think that's going to. I don't think that's going to work out, but it may have a really nice run after this. Yeah, it's pretty nuts. I agree with you on that. It's really nice for if you're an options trader though, because your volatility is shit. Yeah. So the question is, out of this run, I guess, where does it go? If I'm gonna be, because I would like to buy an option on it. Yeah, I'm doing that too on some Tesla right now. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I had a couple thoughts on option strategies too about selling off, like especially in Tesla right now because it just ain't doing dick, doing absolutely nothing right now. Um, yeah, probably just waiting is best. I always get in trouble when I vary my strategy. In trouble right now. Stock slack. Are you looking at the volume? Oh, accumulation distribution. Oh, it popped up. Oh yeah. You're on the 4 hour. Yeah, it popped up a little bit on that, huh? Is that what you're looking at there, JJ? That is pretty interesting. That was a big washout, yeah. Yeah, exactly, right. Yeah, right on that high volume. Cool. Yeah, good look. That's nice. Now look at Tesla. Did you post a chart of Tesla? Oh, I don't have accumulation on Tesla on a 4 hour. I guess I could go to trading view real quick. Looks like I got some here too. Well, there's no distribution on this. I mean, I wouldn't say that's no chance with no distribution. I mean, look at this up here, and the volume tells you a very similar story. I mean, you get, here's some distribution, just straight sideways. This is straight flat on accumulation distribution. Yeah, I'll pull up your chart too. Yeah, that's that's like a high tide flag right there. Although it's indefinitely long. You're looking at low volume areas here. Is that what you're showing? Is Oh, so that's your prediction? So if you change from 360 back to 400? Yeah, it goes into September. Yeah, that's cool. I got no major issue. I got no major issue with that. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to bounce right now. It could bounce in a month. Oh, I'm holding you to the line, JJ. No, it's already screenshotted. Yeah. It better do that. Better do that. Otherwise, Ellie's coming for you. He's the enforcer. There we go. All right, Tesla up a little bit. Nasdaq still the same up. Nvidia the same up. What's PLL doing? Oh, is that where you bought and sold? I thought you were looking at different technical signals right there. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, we're looking at circles. We're looking at circles. Yeah, I sold mine. I sold mine early. Yeah, I bought there and then I sold there and then I bought there and then I sold there or ish, around ish, something like that. So, not too bad. Yeah, good Tesla dough, man. Tesla's good. Yeah, he did that rally very nicely. Looks good. Tesla trades really well. Hope everybody can agree with that. The Tesla trades very well. All right, let's try to find additional trades. Oh, I'm going on vacation, in case anyone cares. Um, in a few weeks, so I won't be here on the 7th. I won't be here the week of the June 7th. Yeah. I'll be back on Monday though, the 14th. I'll be back. I think crypto down here is some good value in the market. Yeah, we're actually going to go to San Diego and take the kids to Legoland, and we're gonna go on a whale. We're gonna go on a whale watching thing and just chill at the beach down there. If anybody's in San Diego or by Legoland, say hi. Or I guess I can come by and say hi. But Ellie's halfway up the world. California is huge, man. I was thinking to myself, like, oh, maybe I'll go up to somewhere and maybe see San Francisco or check out the redwoods or something. And then for some reason, I forgot California was massive. I don't know how I forgot about that. Yeah, so that ain't happening. HOL. Hold on. hold, hold. I gotta get that. I gotta get off my screen. Okay, at least it's smaller. What the hell is this? Why are you bringing this? Why are you bringing this? I've got intestinal issues. Garbage charts hurt my intestinal issues. What is this thing? Some shit coin stuck in my throat. I should. That's a good one. I should do that one day on one of my videos. Hold on. Just got a shit coin stuck in my throat. Woo. It's good. That's good, Ellie. Keep them coming. Astra CEO. So this is a space company. Oh, this is good. Astra announces multi-launch contract with Planet. Oh, nice, Ellie. Very nice. So, after careful consideration, the Planet has decided to give Astra this contract. Come on now. What is planet? Because, I mean, that reads pretty damn funny. What's up, Muhammad? That's pretty hilarious. The hell's planet? I'm sure it's another company, but it reads amazingly. I'm gonna I'm gonna put that in random. Like, what do you guys make of this? That the Earth that the Earth has contracted. Oh, it didn't copy. Do you guys just see a black screen when I do this? I think you do, but I'm not 100% certain. After careful consideration, Planet decided to grant a lot of cake to Astra. You see a tan screen. Okay, interesting. Yeah, it's a screenshot, so my screen gets weird. I didn't know what you guys saw on that side. 134 for the Nasdaq, popping up a little bit. SI, I do like SI in this area. It's moving away a little bit. I think if I think crypto's in a pretty decent spot actually. Could get up to the 150 area. Maybe once I have 165 up here too. Perp is running. Oh, in crypto? I haven't even looked at any altcoins yet, other than my top 20. Yep, there you go. Yeah, we have it on new Binance coins. Man, it's been pretty bullish in the past little bit here. Pretty choppy, but all in all, moving up. I do have all the new Binance coins right here. Alpha's up 20, CFX 30, Lena 22, and there's Perp up 28. ICP's up 56 right now. This is looking promising. This ICP, this hasn't done shit, but finally getting some love. And then Shiba is now on Binance for whatever that's worth. Yeah, Perp looking good. ICP, that looks pretty promising right there. I'm gonna have a busy power hour today. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish anything. All right. Yeah, I think SI is in a good spot. I'm a little bit perplexed on Riot just because it's not even close to a 1-to-1 for BTC. Um, I do like the volume down here as well. We're getting some nice volume signatures down here. So I think our ultimate downside could be limited overall. That's my current thought process, pretty much on everything. But I mean that's doesn't mean we go up. It just means we may limit our downside. Socks will having good days. Oh, what's the transports doing? Yeah, see, transports are chugging along okay. Still, that's crazy. Transport should continue to do good for a while. The economy's gonna be steaming along. Very strong right there. Very, very strong. Soxo 471. I don't know do you guys have a favorite BTC derivative in the markets here? Right, blockchain. Obviously, this took a huge discount. It could be on sale, but it could just come towards more normal valuations. It may not recover as well until Bitcoin really, really starts to get going again, maybe in a couple of months or a month. So I'm a little bit nervous about a Riot trade, but I mean, it's got the biggest, it's got the biggest gain here, 200%, which is very significant. I'm just not quite sure about this getting all the way back up to those feverish highs at the 80 level. And I was looking at options on it. It doesn't look nearly as good as it, obviously, because, super volatility in the past year. Who cares about BTC? What are you talking about? A lot of people care about BTC. I can't trade a shitcoin in my Roth IRA. I could buy ETHE maybe, but I'd feel a little bit safer in a better Bitcoin alternative. Coinbase earnings? Why would Coin? What? JJ, you're all over the place here. Coinbase is garbage. Coinbase is horrible, horrible garbage. Why? You just talked about Tesla. Not buying Tesla and waiting to buy Tesla, but you're going to buy Coinbase. I don't know, man. I think that's backwards. Coinbase, I mean, could have uh, at some point it's going to move, but it's not doing shit, man. I'm not going to front run this. I'd rather front run Tesla. At least I know Tesla in 2022 is just going to be producing more cars than it knows what the fuck to do with. Not literally, but I don't know where Rob is. I'm actually going to I'm going to San Diego, and Rob ain't even here. I gotta, let's see if he'll pop up in the stocks channel. I was gonna go see if we could hang out with Rob for a second. People buy and sell loads and they pocket the fees. Well, yeah, that's the business model. I get that, but that doesn't mean that their stock's going to go up. I mean, they've already dropped from 350 down to 200. So, I don't know. I'd definitely be looking for a big trend change. No, it can't. What are you talking about, JJ? JJ, I think you went too high up in your airplane and you lost some oxygen. Okay? Come back down. Come back down. Not quite as low as Ellie. He doesn't get up that high, but not quite as low as Ellie. But just come back. Just come back a little bit. I agree with Ellie. I agree with Ellie 100% on that one. Yeah. See, Ellie even came back up to reality. Usually he's a little low. You're a little high. Tesla bouncing nicely here. What's up, Jared? Everyone goes to the lack of O2 poke when it comes to people that fly. Well, if you go high enough, it's true. Gosh, why is everyone getting so technical with me? I'm just trying to bring JJ down a notch. Damn it. What is that? What is that? That a you're a you do paragliding, right? Right, Jared? Isn't that what it is? Probably not what it's called, but that does look fun. That does look fun. All right, SI pulling back a little bit. Soxel consolidating. Soxel looking pretty good. I don't mind Soxel. And Tesla looks like it's poking its little head up. Tesla poking its head up here. Nothing outrageous, but I mean, definitely working its way up. My wife can no longer buy a full share. She just deposited a little more money. She's like, "Oh, wait till it goes down." I'm like, "Hey, may as well just buy it. It ain't going down that much further." Yeah, now she can't buy a full share again. Well, actually, she can. She got paid, so she could deposit $100, $50. 126 for the NASDAQ. You, NVIDIA. Oh, you mentioned you bought some more NVIDIA down here? You're just buying stock, Ellie? Just buying stock, right? Oh, earnings are coming up. Did you know that? Did you know earnings are on the way? 526, about a week out. Cool. Good support on the 200-day. Wonder how Nvidia's done against Soxel. Let's take a look at that. So I was thinking about this the other day. I'm like, should I buy like an Nvidia or should I just buy Soxel? So if you go back super far, wow, just depends. Just depends where you go. Nvidia going. Let's go weekly. Why not? Why not? So yeah, okay. I figured that would happen. Nvidia murders Soxel. That makes sense. Going way way back. Oh wow, but even starting in 2000, Soxel's right there. It just depends what point you're. Just flips back and forth between Soxel and Nvidia. So from there, Soxel kills Nvidia. Then they're pretty close. Yeah, I agree with you, Jared. There's a lot of good stuff going on there. So Soxel from the past couple of years, barely edging out Nvidia. At some point, Nvidia's got to flip it. But Soxel and Nvidia both kind of on par. Lately, though, Soxel appears to have the edge. Right there, it's gonna. Oh, and then from there, Soxel kills it. I'd say overall, Soxel actually has the edge over Nvidia, unless you're like way way back in time. Of course, Soxel didn't even exist. Soxel came into existence, arguably, whenever it starts to move, I would think. Oh no, right? When did Soxel start? Looks like March 2010, something like that. Right about there. So since Soxel's inception, overall, it has outperformed. Obviously, Nvidia has a longer history and lower prices and stuff like that. So Soxel's actually ebbs and flows back and forth. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, my thought process was: is Nvidia like a proxy, or is Soxel just as good as Nvidia? And Soxel appears to be just as good as Nvidia, if not a little bit more gains most of the time. Obviously, from time to time, that's going to shift, but yeah, Soxel, not bad. You get all the chips. I'm not mad at that. Today, it's outperforming. That's not bad. A friend of mine is long VIX and short VIX ETF equally and is being paid interest. Really? How much? Can't be that much. I guess that's one of those trades just because you can. I'd want to know how much. If it's like 8%, that's basically a. And how are you long the VIX? That's not an actual thing. I'm pretty sure someone's made an ETF of it, but let me have a look at that in a little bit. Bouncing from the horrible drop. Yeah. Oh, get out of here. 3.5% a day? No fucking way. How do you do that? I want to do that right now. I want to do that right now. Of course, that ain't gonna last forever. There's no way. And how do you get interest? I don't know how you get paid interest in the stock market. I've never seen that. Anything you get paid in the market is a dividend of some kind. Yeah, pivot point here at about the what was that, 80, 79, 80? Pivot point here at about the 80 level. Yeah, and then how do you short it? Yeah, that's what I don't understand. So there's the VIX, but I don't. Can I buy this? Yeah, see, I can't buy it. It's not buyable. Can't buy the VIX. Let's see. There's derivatives of the VIX, but there's no VIX that you can just buy. I don't know. Yeah, I'd like to know more about that strategy. That's very interesting. CFD. Oh, that's super illiquid. All right, Nasdaq 135 bouncing up a little bit more. There's Moderna. All right, cool, JJ. There's you. I believe this is this one of the uranium praise or is this Unity? Unity software. That's Unity software. Scented Ellie. If I were to ever walk through a department store and see a fragrance called Scented Ellie, I would purchase it immediately. I don't even care the cost. I would purchase it immediately, and I would do live streams with my face all the time and just have the Scented Ellie thing just sitting somewhere. It'd be amazing. Tesla 3.5. All right, bouncing up a little bit here. All right, that's DocuSign. Wait a minute, that's DocuSign, although that's also bouncing up a little bit here. So, Ellie, why don't you tell us what would Scented Ellie smell like? I have some ideas. I'm just curious what you're thinking. VG&A smell. One that hasn't been washed in 6 weeks or what? Is there yeast involved? I'm just curious. All right, NVIDIA doing good, right? Blockchain, Soxel 484. Okay. All right, let's walk down here. Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the bankrupt enterprise. So, bouncing up overnight, selling off. We'll see if that gap holds. That could be good if the gap holds. Litecoin ETN up pretty big today. CPSH. GBTC bouncing up okay. I do kind of like these BTC derivatives. JD. JD in an interesting position. 138 for the NASDAQ. Perking up a little bit. Fiverr under the 200 day. Since this IPO here, IPO base, it really hasn't had any kind of base. This is the first base for Fiverr, so that's good. Sour cream candles, nice. Twilio under the 200 day. This could be some really scary time. You can pick up some cheap anything right now. I don't know. I don't know why I'm not super scared of the market. Of course, I'm not jumping in with all my money acting, but Zoom. Look at the volume on Zoom. Look at that. That's a nice pullback back here to this little consolidation point. Let's get rid of a lot of this time. Oh, did anyone even notice my new My new chart layout with my bigger daily time frame. I moved this up and I moved this over. Anybody notice that? I made the intraday smaller and I made these a little smaller too to focus more on this big chart. Do you guys like it? It's nice. I like it. A handle and a cup. A handle and a cup. A backwards cup and handle? What would that mean? Hmm. It would mean death. It would just mean death. Fried potato candles. Okay, so Ellie would smell like. I think we've come to the core of the core of our stream today. We can end after this. Is that Ellie would smell like fried potatoes? Sounds good. Zoom's interesting here though. Look at this very very large base it's put in. It's dropped like 50%, which kind of sucks. But look at the volume decline in here. It's just nothing. Then you got earnings coming up. This could be a very interesting play. What are the fundamentals on Zoom? We haven't really look at this. 9 cents, 15 cents. Now it's at $1. That's bonkers. Oh, biggest winner from the pandemic? Yeah, definitely Zoom. Frickin' Zoom. It's become a verb. Very much like Google, which is a good thing for Zoom. Doing everything on Zoom. So killing earnings, 122. Look at that. Murdered earnings and then just letting it wear off a little bit here. So I don't know if this is going to be the time that does it, but um, this is an intriguing chart. Can anyone correct me? Look at that. You got a falling wedge, big ass falling wedge on Zoom. This is pretty damn promising. Kramer developing a beach cologne. I don't. I didn't watch a lot of Seinfeld. I've only seen a few episodes, so I don't remember that one. Let's take a look at Zoom. I'll look at them on some leaps here. You can argue there's a almost not well not anymore, but at 322, almost a double sitting here in this. What's a good book say about descending triangles, wedges, whatever? Let's see. Falling wedges. Let's see what they say about falling wedges. They're broadening. No, it's not broadening, you son of a bitch. Scallops, pennants, triangles. Only have ascending. Oh, there we go. Falling wedges, page 603. There we go. Jeez. Like the last one. Falling wedges. So that one, this one goes all the way, so it should be touched. A falling wedge with 6 trailing touches, several alternative touches of the trailing are needed to form a reliable falling wedge. This one arguably has that. That one, okay. Well, first of all, let's go see wedges. Failure rate 10%. That makes sense. Failure rate if waited for breakout 2%. So this is a very high quality. And they say it's quite. He says it's quite rare. So here, let me bring the mic closer so I don't have to yell. There are no outstanding surprises among the statistics shown in the results snapshot. The failure rate for falling wedges is low at 10%. This low failure rate, coupled with an average rise of 43% and a likely rise between 20 and 30%, suggests a profitable formation to trade. However, it's also quite rare. The percentage of falling wedges meaning the predicted price target at 88% is very high, but then the benchmark is easy. Price need only to rise above the top of the formation to hit the target. So this one, yeah, you're looking to get back up to 588. Number of formations from 1991 to 1996, 92. Number of formations from 96 to 98, 33. Failure rate, 10%, or 2% if waited for the breakout. Average rise of successful formations, 43%. So that's good. Most likely rise, 20 to 30%. Those succeeding number meeting or exceeding the price target, 88%. Average formation length, 1.5 months. Well, this definitely blows that out of the water. Upside breakout distance to apex, 65%. Upside breakout, 92%. Downside breakout, 8%. Throwbacks, 47%. So a throwback is where it breaks out, then comes back down to that top trend line. Pretty good. Trading tactics. Let's read this for a little bit. Beginning with the measure rule. The measure rule for falling wedges is simple, as there is no computation involved. The minimum predicted price is the highest reached in the formation. The highest price is just as the formation starts, and it becomes the price target. After the breakout, prices hesitate and attempt a throwback up to the formation trend line, but cannot quite reach it. After that, they're talking about a specific chart. The old high is a place of resistance. It takes about 2 weeks before the prices are able to push decidedly above the level. Prices move higher until hitting 51 before stumbling. Since, what are they looking at? 44.7? Oh, it's on the next page. That's stupid. Okay, so basically, he's saying it pops up, tries to come down, can't, and then moves back up to the target. And this one actually exceeds the target on this particular one. But I think that would be a pretty damn bullish wedge. So there you go, falling wedges, ladies and gentlemen. Very good pattern. I think he actually ranks the best performing patterns. Yeah, here we go. Top 10 bullish formations with most likely rise. Rounding top is actually number 1. Falling wedges is only number 8. Which is weird. Because the likely rise is less. Maybe that's why. Average rise is higher. Failures is lower. I don't know why his wedges at 8. Oh, that's because it's by most likely rise. Top 10 bullish with average rise. Top 10 bullish with lowest failure rates. Rising wedges is right there. Number 4 at 2%. The first is rectangle bottoms up breakout is 0% failure rate. Jeez. Falling wedges is number 2 in terms of top 10 best performing sorted by score. It's number 2. Oh, is it Muhammad ICP? I don't know. I was looking at that earlier. Oh, probably. Maybe. So it definitely broke the trend line, right? That's not even the right trend line, actually. I'm not sure what line that is. So definitely broke that. Yeah, yeah, no, this is good for ICP. This is really good. We like this. So it could be good. I was actually going to look at their market cap ranking and see if they're still number 8. And they're number 9, close enough. 23. They double to 50, they can get up to number 7. They've been beaten badly from that high right there to the ultimate low. 84% drop. Talk about a shitcoin back in 2018 over the course of 2 weeks. Not very good. But this is not bad right there overall. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna get out of here. I like this Zoom trade. I think I may fuck with the Zoom trade for a little bit. I kind of like this. Zoom looks like Tesla on accumulation. I want to see. Zoom, you arguably have a little bit of accumulation recently since this low. So, yeah, I think the does appear to be definitely a trend line right there. Maybe breaking a little bit early here. I think overall Tesla's mostly done going lower. It's just my opinion. I don't know. I don't think we rocket straight up from here though. We could have a nice bounce, but I don't think we rocket. Yeah, so accumulation and this trend line both are. I guess accumulation is gonna maybe break first. How about RSI? Doesn't quite have the same gusto to it, but it's there. I think this could be good for Zoom. Zoom obviously is a leader. We just have to see if it's going to run in the next cycle. I don't know, but it's definitely a falling wedge. Very high performing formation. And yeah, it looks pretty good. I'm not mad at it at all. I really do kind of like it. All right, guys. I think I'm going to bounce. Market up 1.47. It's slowly moving up all throughout the day today, so that's good. We're having a good day today. Bitcoin basically capitulated yesterday. And yeah, all in all, I think things are looking healthy. I think Tesla looks healthy down here off the trend line. I know JJ thinks it's going lower. We differ in that regard. Obviously, I'm right. That's the only benefit to being on this side of the microphone. That's funny. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Have a good day.